Hey everyone, Nicole here with fitnessblender.com, and today we have a bodyweight lower body strength with HIIT circuits workout. This workout serves as day one of my 5-day bodyweight challenge, but can be used as a standalone anytime. We'll begin with a 5-minute warm-up, then head into 25 minutes of strength and HIIT circuits, really working on muscular endurance today, and then we'll finish with a 5-minute cool down. For equipment today, you need nothing at all except an optional mat for a few of our floor exercises. Modifications will be provided as we go. And before we get into the workout itself, if you want to see more free workouts just like this, consider joining our Fitness Blender channel membership on YouTube, where you'll get access to workouts along with 5, 10, and 30-day challenges, or join us over on FB Plus at fitnessblender.com to get access to exclusive workouts, challenges, and subscriber-only content for the very best price. Thanks for being here as always, and let's get into the workout. All right, it is time to get into it with our warm-up. We have 8 exercises, 40 seconds each, back to back. Let's get this timer on. And we are starting actually down on the floor, so go ahead and meet me in hands and knees for some hip cars. We are going to alternate. Keep your knee bent to 90 degrees, take your hip out to the side, lift that knee, circle it around back, nice and controlled, bring it in, and then take it back the same way, really activating glutes, keeping hips and shoulders near the floor. Switch sides. This is controlled, this is slow. We have 40 seconds here, so no need to speed through this warm-up. Plenty of time to transition and get into it. Good, getting nice full range of motion here. A few more seconds and we're going into cat-cows, so staying in this hands and knees position. Perfect. All right, from here we are going to inhale as we drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale as we round it out, tuck tailbone, tuck chin to chest, lift through that upper and mid back. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, round it out. Keep following your breath here as you go through this. Getting some nice movement through your thoracic spine, through your pelvis. Getting things nice and loose. Good, next up, kneeling, get up. We're just gonna sit back over those heels here, come up to a tall kneeling position. One leg comes up, stand up nice and tall. Bring it back down the same way, tall kneeling, sit up, and then switch sides this time, leading with that other leg. So we're working on our single leg strength and stability. Getting our legs ready for that type of work today. Good, keep alternating. If that transition from floor to stand is hard, just do that kneeling get up part without the lunge. Good, stay on your feet for the next one, heel scoop. So we're gonna take one foot out in front of us, toe to the ceiling, scoop it through, circle those arms around. Really shoot those hips back, hinge at the hips, keep your back flat. Scoop it through, feel that stretch behind your leg, in your hamstring, maybe even upper calf, if you're pulling that toe back towards you. This is one of my favorite warm-up exercises ever, probably because my hamstrings are just, they always find a way to be tight. Good, lateral lunge with hinge. So we're gonna set up a nice wide stance here, toes face forward. Shift your weight to one heel, almost like a side lunge, but hinge down, reaching for that opposite foot. Down and up. I'll show you from the side as well. So you can see I'm hinging. My back is coming almost parallel to the floor as I hinge. Down, sending my hip back. Good, feel that nice inner thigh stretch. Next up, we've got butt kicks, low impact to start, just kicking those heels up. Good, stand up nice and tall. Just kick those heels up towards your glutes. Once we get halfway, I'll offer you the option to jump with this and do a full butt kicker, but feel free to stay right here if you'd like. All right, from here on out, if you would like to add that little hop in there, add that impact, feel free to do that here. Also note, you don't have to do impact at all in this workout if you don't want to. All right, jump rope, arms out to the sides. Let's kind of just do a boxer shuffle with it. Shift your weight from the balls of your feet. Again, prepping the calves, prepping the legs for some impact if you choose to do that. Good, little mini arm circles here. You should feel that heart rate increasing now that we're really getting into the warm-up. We have one warm-up exercise left, jumping jacks. All right, jump or step out to the side. So if you're going low impact, we're here. Adding impact, jump it. Nice and soft on the balls of the feet, absorb and bring it in. Feel free to mix it up however you'd like. Good, last 5 seconds of our warm up here. Get ready to roll into the workout. And breathe, great job. Warm up is complete. If you need a little more time, feel free to pause the video here and meet me back when you're ready. Otherwise, we are getting right into our first of 5 circuits. So we've got circuits of 3 exercises. First exercise is a bilateral exercise using both legs. Second exercise in this circuit is going to be unilateral. So we're going to focus on one leg at a time. And then the final or third exercise is going to be more high impact, adding a little jumping in. All right, stay tuned for modifications as we go. We've got 2 rounds, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We are starting with a basic bodyweight squat. So let me reset my timer, meet me on your feet, and we're gonna get right into it. 10 seconds here. All right, set up those feet, hip distance apart, toes face forward or slightly out, whatever your preference is. Here we go, sit into the heels, down and up. Again, we've got 2 rounds through a circuit of 3 exercises. 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Sit into those heels, keep your chest open, drive through the heels as you stand. Push that floor away. Good. All right, for a unilateral exercise, reverse lunges. We are going to alternate on this one, stepping back and back. All right, save some space behind you, shoulders down and back. Here we go. Knees 90 degrees. Nice neutral alignment from shoulders, rib cage, pelvis. That does not mean you have to be straight upright, but I want to see a nice, solid, straight alignment here. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, next up we have a squat jack. So this is our impact exercise. There will be modifications, but if you want to do the full thing, we're going to get into a lower squat stance, out and in. Here we go. Starting off strong today. Again, you can modify by stepping or doing a combination of the 2. Only here for 10 more seconds. Hang with me. Woo! All right, shake it out. 15 seconds off. We're going to repeat that one more time, starting with our standard squats from the beginning. So breathe with me here. Here we go, squats, down and up. Chest is open. You love a good body weight workout. You can do this anywhere. Hotel, traveling, literally anywhere you want to. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Reverse lunges. Let me know if you are doing this as part of the bodyweight challenge and if you are doing it just as a part of your routine, or if you are at the beach, if you are traveling somewhere cool, let me know in the comments on this workout where you are doing this workout from. Totally okay if you're doing it from your home. Here we go, here we go. Reverse lunges, grounding through that front foot. 5 seconds, let's go. And rest. Okay, squat jacks. Let's finish off strong on this circuit. Then we're gonna get a longer rest and roll into some new exercises. So breathe, squat jack, set it up. Here we go. Absorb that landing. So we don't want stiff legs here. Absorb and go. Those feet should be quiet. Woo, my quads are on fire. I'm gonna take a little hiatus and step it. Finish strong. 5, 4. Rest. Good. We have 45 seconds here. Walk it off, shake it out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let that heart rate stabilize a little bit here. We've got 3 new exercises coming your way. 5 total circuits, just like that format, okay? So real quick run through of our next exercises. First up, we have a hinge with a calf raise. Then we've got a front lunge with a glute raise or a leg lift in the back, alternating. And then finally, we have a lateral skater side to side, okay? I'll go over all these again, but let's set up for that hinge. Feet hip distance apart, soft bend of the knees, hands behind the head. Here we go. Shut the door with your booty, stand up, calf raise, hinge, calf raise. Really lengthen through the back side of the legs here. Keep a nice neutral spine. Shoulders back, back engaged. Inhale, lower, exhale up. And rest. Good. All right, next up, save some space in front of you for that front lunge leg lift. Again, we are going to lunge it. Stay here, come up, lift that back leg, engage the glute, and then go right back into the lunge. Here we go. Forward, leg lift, back is flat, back to lunge, and back together. Switch sides. Working on that unilateral balance, coordination. Remember, don't let your belly drop just because you're lifting that leg. Relax. All right, 15 seconds off. Lateral skaters, side to side. Save some space. Here we go. Athletic stance. Get ready to lead over and back. The non-planted foot drags behind. Absorb that landing. Absorb and go. You can go faster than me. You can go slower than me. You can also tap and step it over instead of jumping. Okay, what you put into this workout, you will get out of this workout. So meet yourself where you're at today. Relax, 15 seconds off. Going through those one more time. Breathe. We're back to the top. Hinge to calf raise. Here in 4. Soft knees, flat back, hinge it down, calf raise it up. Upper back engaged, so kind of pulling those shoulder blades together slightly here to keep that chest open. This one may not feel like much in the movement, but trust me, it is working your hamstrings, your glutes, of course, your calves. Rest. Good. All right, front lunge, rear leg lift. Here we go. You can tell my heart rate's up. How are you feeling? Here we go. Front lunge, a slight forward lean, lift, float it down, back together. Now, if the front lunge is not for you, you can also just do this as a reverse lunge. So stepping it back, very similar to the front lunge, you just don't have that extra push back in. So if your knees aren't loving that, feel free to change it up to however you need. Rest. Good. All right, lateral skaters. Last but not least, after this, water break coming your way. So let's get a good push on these skaters. No matter which variation you choose, give what you have, because we know rest is near. Here we go, here we go. Halfway there. Jump or step. Just keep your form solid throughout. 5. Woo, okay. Walk it off. Excellent job. 2 circuits down, 3 to go. I'll meet you right back here after a water break. Welcome back. I hope you are feeling good after a nice long water break, and we are going to get into it with circuit number 3. So 3 all new exercises, 2 rounds, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Let's keep going. 10 seconds on the clock. And we start with a plie squat with a pulse. So let's take a wide stance here, toes facing the front corners of the room. So we're going to sit into our heels here, straight down, pulse, and push back up. Down, pulse, push back up. Show you from the side as well. Down, pulse, up. Nice long spine from tailbone through your head. Relax, good. All right, next up we have a curtsy lunge with an abduction or a side leg raise. So just one side this round. We're going to curtsy it down and back and then leg lift out to the side. So choose a side. I'm going to be stepping with my right leg, float it out. Try to do that without leaning to the side. So I want to see you up nice and tall as you extend that leg out to the side, thinking side glute, glute medius activation. Lots of obliques coming into play as well. Hips, shoulders stay squared to the front in that curtsy. Good. Remember which side you did. We are going to do the other side when we come back for round 2. Next up, we have some high knees. High knees. So we're going to be right in here. 30-second push. Here we go. Knees up. If impact isn't for you, give me some speed, high knees. Okay? Here we go, halfway already. Rest, good. 15 seconds off, 1 round down, 1 round to go. Not 2 rounds, 1 round to go. Plie, squat, and pulse. Give me a deep breath. A long, slow exhale. Here we go, plie with pulse. Sit, pulse, stand. Keep going. Halfway. Chest stays open. Rest. Okay. Curtsy lunge. Abduction or side leg raise. Other side this time. Here we go. So plant that opposite foot. Get ready for that curtsy. Here we go. Step back and diagonal. Hips, shoulders. Stay square to the front. Up. Balance as you take that leg out to the side. Show you my hips and shoulders from the front as well. That way you can see I am not turning with it, just facing straight on the whole time. That way glutes and thighs get the most out of that one. Relax. All right, high knees. These circuits fly by. They are tough. They pack a punch, but they do fly. So that is one benefit. All right, high knees. Let's get to it. Here we go. Remember, you have the step option as well. Just kind of a power high knee. Five. Amazing. Walk it off. We've got another 45-second break here. On these breaks, I want that heart rate to stabilize. Big inhale through the nose, long, slow exhale through the mouth. That helps us to prepare our body for the next round. We have 2 circuits left. Next up, we're going Kang squat first. I'll introduce the other exercises as they come. For that Kang squat, we're going to do a slightly wider sumo stance, hands behind the head. Hinge first, squat, hinge, and stand. Okay, let's get ready for it here in 5 seconds. Set up those feet. Awesome. Soft bend in the knees, flat back, hinge at the hips, sit into the hips, lift the chest, back to the hinge and stand. And if you get off rhythm here and you do it out of order, it's totally fine. Sometimes I do too. Sometimes I go right from that squat back to stand and I'm like, whoops, I missed the hinge. It's okay. Relax. Don't think too hard on it. All right, Cossack squat up next. This one, you can go as low as possible, which means you can go full depth or stay a little higher. I'll show you what I mean here in just a second. For that full Cossack squat, wide stance, toes face forward, sit all the way down into the heel. Up and over. Notice as I sit, my toe is coming to the ceiling. Okay, now you can also treat this more as a side lunge as well, where you're staying a little higher, still sitting your hips back, but still rotating that toe towards the ceiling. Okay, go low if you can, making sure that heel is flat against the floor. Relax, beautiful. All right, our HIIT or impact exercise is a lateral hurdle jump. Lateral hurdle jump. We're going up and over, pop it up and over. All right, so that inside leg, hurdle, absorb, get the power again. Now you can lift your knees high or low. So notice modification is here, up and over. You can also bring those knees a little higher if that feels right to you. It's going to take a little more core power. Relax. Good. All right, we're doing all that one more time. Kang squat is up first. Inhale, exhale. Let's set it up. Good. Sumo stance, hands behind the head, soft bend in the knees. Hinge, flat back, sit, hinge, stand. It's amazing what you can do with your own body weight. I feel like body weight workouts tend to be harder than weight workouts oftentimes. Good. And they can be sometimes more rewarding too, because you're just literally using your body, which is really cool. Cossack squat. Here we go. Sit into the heel, down, up and over. I will say it is challenging to go that full depth. So I am able to do it barely, but not for a ton of reps. It's slow, it's controlled. This is definitely not one where you're going for the most repetitions of all time. Quality repetitions. Rest. Good. All right, up nice and tall. We've got that hurdle jump. Again, you could pretend you have like a little line or a little dumbbell on the floor and up and over, or you can pretend you have like something a little higher, a bench, for instance. So absorb, stop your momentum, and then go. You've got it. Wrapping up this circuit in 3. And rest. Walk it off. 45-second break. You are doing amazing. 5th and final circuit coming your way after this break. We're actually just going to be down on the mat for this last little bit. So, or on the floor. You do not necessarily need a mat if you have a decent space to use. So we're on our back first. We've got a single leg glute bridge on the right side, single leg glute bridge on the left side, and then we're turning it over for a bear plank with an in and out jump. I'll show you it all when we get there. Let's go ahead and lie on down. Let's start with right leg planted, left leg up. We're gonna push through that heel, lift, lower, lift, lower. Now, if your heart rate's not at a decent place and you feel like you're getting dizzy from lying on your back, I want you to pause. I want you to let that heart rate come down before getting into this supine exercise. If this single leg glute bridge is not for you, you can come up and march instead. Good, relax, bring it down. Let's take it to the left side. Left side, single leg glute bridge. Hands on the ground. Get ready to push that floor away. Bring those hips, that hip up into line with your knee and shoulder. Right through here. Fire that glute to lift you up. Again, bridge march is an option here as well to work into that single leg plank. Find that these single leg bridges often bring out any imbalances. So if you find them difficult, I do too. All right, bring it over. Bear plank in and out. So find yourself in that bear crawl position, bear hover. Toes tucked under, knees elevated. Out, in, out, in. This is our higher impact exercise, so you can also step, or you can simply just hold right here, or go up and down. Keep your back nice and flat. You're gonna feel a lot of quad action here. Make fists if you need to. Navel drawn up and into support. Relax. Excellent job. Okay, one more time through. The sweat is rolling off of me here. Bring it back down. Single leg glute bridge or glute bridge marches. Right foot. Lift and lower. Lift it up. Pretend you are stamping that opposite foot on the ceiling. Breathe. We've got this here. Rest. All right, left foot on the floor, other leg in the air. 2 exercises left, and we cool it down. Push through, strong legs to the finish here. Lift it up, lower. Stamp that foot. Good, keep those hips as level as possible. Lift and lower, we've got it. Relax, good. All right, roll it over. Bear plank, in and out. Finish strong on this one. Step or jump, in and out. Toes tucked under, navel drawn up and in. We are here, out and in. Step or jump. Five, stay strong. Oh my goodness. Okay, take a breather, take another quick water break, and I will meet you right back here for our cool down. We are back and ready to get into our cool down. I hope you are feeling good. I hope that heart rate has settled a little bit. I'm gonna have you go ahead and meet me on your back here. We have 8 exercises in our cool down, 40 seconds each back to back. All right, we're starting off with a figure 4 with a rotation. So pick a side to start with. I am going to start by bringing my right leg on top of my left. We're gonna pull through underneath right here. Once you have that position, I want you to rotate towards the side of that top foot. And you're gonna use your elbow to kind of stop yourself in that position, but feeling this a little deeper in the piriformis, which is a deep, deep glute muscle. Big inhales and exhales to continue bringing that heart rate down, stabilize the nervous system. Good, bring it back to center. I want you to release that bottom leg long. Keep that top leg pulled in. And we're gonna take it across the body here for a supine twist. Shoulders facing the ceiling, knee dropping down as close as you can to the floor. Does not have to touch. Kind of wringing out your spine here, especially after that impact. Big inhales and exhales. Let it all go. After this, we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side, starting with that figure 4 rotation. Good. All right, bring that other leg on top. Pull your hands through the bottom side. Once you have that set, you can either stay here or we're going to rotate to get a little deeper into this, stopping yourself with that upper arm and elbow. Hold here and breathe. Stretch feels really nice after that workout. And don't worry, if you're following along the 5-day challenge, we have upper body tomorrow. So you can look forward to that. Good, bring it back center, take that bottom leg out long, top leg comes across, rotate, wring out your spine. So again, yes, upper body tomorrow. You can look forward to a break from the legs for a little bit. A few more seconds here, then we're going to turn it over to a runner's lunge. So get ready to roll out of this position and over to our knees next. Good. All right, come on up to a runner's lunge. Bring your right foot forward, 90-90 at the knees. Tuck your tailbone under slightly here and just shift your weight forward. Now, option to reach across with your opposite arm, reaching over that front knee if you'd like. Gets you an extra oblique stretch, which so many of our strength exercises also incorporate our deep core, our obliques, those stabilizer muscles, so this might feel really good. Last few seconds, we're gonna switch sides. Good, switch. Left leg comes forward, 90-90. Tuck your tailbone under slightly here, shift your weight forward. Optional cross reach. It might feel good to send your deep breaths right into the side body here. Loosens everything up. It's amazing what you can do with your breath, especially when you're tight. Breathing into those tight muscles, just thinking about sending your air can make such a difference. We're going into a frog stretch next. So this is gonna look a little different for each person and your hip mobility, but we're just gonna start by walking it down, toes facing out to the side, and just increasing the distance, moving those hips closer to the floor. And wherever you feel that stretch, that slight discomfort without pain, I want you to stop there. You can keep your hands up or bring it down to your forearms here. Kind of settle in. Breathe, relax your pelvic floor. I'm used to coaching pre and postnatal workouts, so if you're like, what is the pelvic floor? Definitely visit the pelvic floor series. Okay, downward dog may or may not apply to you. Let's take those toes under, send those hips back, drop your chest through. Keep those legs as straight as you can here. Now, once you have this, you feel pretty good with this, I want you to work on pedaling your feet out, bending and extending your knee, driving that heel to the floor, feeling that in the calves. Beautiful. Okay, feel free to wrap up with anything else you need to. Feel free to repeat any of those stretches. But day 1 of our 5-day bodyweight challenge is complete, or if you're not with us in that challenge, that is okay too. Well done today. Thank you for working hard, and we did work hard today. Your workout's complete. I'll see you next time.